Okay, it's beer o'clock again, the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is a beer from Slottskällans Bryggeri in Sweden, and it's the Zeven. Now this will be my first ever black Saison. Really looking forward to it. Beer was sent to me by Johan from Sweden. Thank you, Johan. Let's get it in a glass. Just over the last few months getting used to the Saison style, and I've really been wondering in my mind how this would taste over the last few days, and I've been really eager to get it into a glass and share it with you good people. It's a one finger head, nice size bubbles, off-white creamy. The beer itself, it kind of got that Saison look about it. But it's dark, it's kind of like, it's like really dark murky water to look at. Okay, let's get a nose. One more thing, it's not, you can just kind of get a bit of light through that as well. I'm going to get a nose. Oh, that smells different. That smells very kind of spicy orange peely. Banana. I'm going to dig in. This one's 7% ABV. Cheers, everyone. Oh. It's a very powerful, very powerful beer in terms of taste. It really is, it's quite bitter, and if I can use the words sharp, it's really sharp on the back, kind of in the middle, and then right over to the end of the beer in the taste. The end of the palate is very sharp. We're getting quite a bit of alcohol as well on here. There's hints of coffee, hints of bitter chocolate, it's banana-y, and it's it's also very sour on the back end as well. Quite a sour ale. In terms of me trying different kinds of Saisons, I'd say this is easily the strongest tasting, kind of potent, real strong potent flavours that I've certainly tried. It's quite carbonated too, kind of, it really does zing on the tongue. And then it pushes through with that really sharp kind of taste on the end. If I'm honest, I think I'd like to try a few more kind of different style of Saisons, really to get a better understanding of this, I think. Very sour, very sharp, hints of coffee and chocolate on the end with banana and spices. For me, it's the initial kind of, it's like an explosion of taste in your mouth. It's really quite huge. And I think if you gave this beer time to develop your palate with it, if you carried on drinking a lot of really strong kind of Saisons, then I think that you'd really enjoy this beer. I'm sure people kind of would love this beer, you know, experienced Saison drinkers. This for me is probably a little bit too sharp, probably a little bit too sour, but that doesn't mean it's a bad beer. It's not a bad beer at all. It's just probably not my kind of style. It's not something I go for, if you know what I mean. But like I say, it's not saying it's a bad beer. It's really not. It's really not my cup of tea. But saying that, I've had some wonderful beers from Slottskällans. Really have. Imperial stouts, pale ales, IPAs. Really nice brewery. It's just, I mean, I don't think you can kind of... It's just trying really to get used to this kind of really strong sour Saison-y style of beer. I've got to get used to it more, I really have. For me, I want to give out their website, which unfortunately it doesn't say. It's probably, if you Google search that name there, Slottskällans. Pardon me. There you go, if you Google search that, you'll find the brewery. Final thoughts and a rating for me then. A bit of chocolate on that taste. You know, I'm just starting to get, as I mean, I know the review is going on now, we're into 7.5 minutes. I was just going to give my final thoughts, but the more I'm drinking it, the more my palate adjusts into it. And I kind of think it's bearable now. Just them last few sips, it wasn't as harsh, wasn't as sharp in the taste. But like I said earlier on, it's not a bad style of beer at all. If you like your Saisons, your dark Saisons, you probably like this beer. But for me, it's not. It's kind of like not for me. So 6 out of 10 from the Real Ale Guide. Thanks for watching. Put your comments in the comments box. Thanks to Johan for sending. Subscribe if you like, and cheers.